out to you from the Semanhyia Learning and Development Farm right here in Sahom in the eastern region of Ghana. Let me give a special shout out to all of our new following. Thank you so much. Your support and your encouragement keep us going on. Today, I would start this video with a question that we have received from Mahmoud Ali, all the way from Mali. Please do listen to this. Hello, I'm Mahmoud Ali, a livestock farmer in Mali. I have quite a number of sheep and goats at my farm. And of late, I have noticed that no matter how much I feed my animals, they keep losing weight constantly and drastically. Please help me. What do I do? This is a message we received all the way from Mali, not even in Ghana here. So to all of our following scattered across the continent of Africa, we want to say thank you so much. Please, if this is your first time watching this channel, you are at the right place. We offer free education on agriculture, specifically livestock agribusiness. You would learn how to do it right. And also, we offer innovative solutions and technologies to help enhance this industry. I just can't get over how beautiful this is looking. When we get guests here, they tell us, what's the purpose of the lawn? No. If you go to a livestock farm, guys, everything there has a reason. Nothing is just for aesthetic purposes. So what you are seeing is the Semanhyia grass SF02. This is just how it grows. It acts as a cover crop. And the gestation pen I'm in front of, the babies learn to eat the forage even by starting here because it's so soft they find themselves nibbling on it. But hey, let's go straight to where Manager Godfred is and answer Mahmoud Ali's question for him, guys. Please follow me. Hi, Manager Godfred.
Hello, Nadia.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
How are your babies doing?
They are doing very good.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. How is everything?
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yes.
Any issues, any incidents we should be aware of?
Definitely, we get some issues, but they do recover. They do recover.
Yeah. I love the honesty of this gentleman, guys. He lives here, and that's why when we get questions from farmers all over, we love to answer them as practical as we can because guess what? We have experienced these issues ourselves, and that's why we share our mistakes and our knowledge with you so you don't repeat the mistakes we have made. But Godfred, Mahmoud Ali from Mali.
Okay.
I like the way it sounds. Mahmoud Ali from Mali. Mahmoud, please let me know in the comment section, okay? Mahmoud Ali from Mali sends farming in Africa a very worrying message that he is a livestock farmer. And he has noticed in recent times that no matter how much he feeds his animals, hey, it's like all his efforts are going down the drain. The animals keep losing weight. What could be the cause? What should we do to help? And I want to have this honest discussion with you today because these are issues you have encountered yourself before and how we can even answer Mahmoud Ali. So please, what's the first thing you would say in response to Mahmoud Ali's question?
Okay.
Yes.
So concerning that issue with very slow growth in the animals, it might be several factors.
Several factors. That's the first thing we should know. Okay.
So the first thing could be worm infestation.
I see.
Among the livestock.
Worm infestation.
Yes.
So if they are infested with worms, no matter how much you feed them.
Yes, unless you kill the worms inside them before they can actually gain more weight for you.
Dangerous parasites, those little ones.
It's very, very dangerous.
Wow. So ideally, how often should a livestock farmer deworm?
It depends. So you cannot just deworm at any time. But you actually, as he's saying, you should rather also check from the poop of the goats.
You check the poop of the goats.
So if there are worms, you will see some of them in the poop. And also some signs that you can also determine if it's worms is they start running.
They start running, as in diarrhea?
Diarrhea.
I see.
For worms, you said you were asking if how many times they could do it.
Yes.
So with that, if you see a sign from your farm, what you could do is you have to treat all your goats.
You treat all your goats?
Yes.
So not because I saw that particular poop from this one, I decide to deworm only this one?
Yes, because they all graze from the same pasture and they take the worms from the pasture.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so what
That's
you do
true.
is you deworm all of them to actually prevent any other infections from
Yes.
them. So what you do is you can do 3 weeks treatment. You can put them on a 3 weeks treatment plan,
I see.
which you deworm all of them once every week.
Once every week.
Yes, but on a normal, if you started from their very young age doing the treatment, you could do every 3 months.
You could do every 3 months.
Yes.
At what age can a goat be dewormed? Because you see, this is a very young one.
Yeah.
That's the mother. Do you deworm them at the same time, or what's?
It also all depends on your system you are using.
Okay. Okay.
So if you allow your kids to go out with the mothers, I will advise from the first month, when they are 4 weeks, you start deworming them.
Because you have introduced them to the forage.
To the forage.
Okay.
So you deworm them when they are 4 weeks old. You start that, and after that you can do every 3 months.
And you mentioned the signs are, you see some of it in their poop. And sometimes diarrhea. They run.
They run
and
very
is there
much.
any other sign we should look out for worm infestation?
So when they start running, you could see their stomach become very lean.
They become lean, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes,
definitely,
yes.
when you see them becoming very lean, you should know that.
Is there a way to tell if a goat or a sheep is worm infested by looking at the eyes?
Yeah, you can do that. You can also use the Farmacha score.
The what?
Farmacha score.
Thank you for watching this far. If you've enjoyed what you've watched so far, be rest assured we have a lot more like this for you. All I need you to do right now is to take just a second of your time, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any more content like this we bring your way. Also, you doing this would help reach more people with similar interests like yourself. So by all means, hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of it. I see. What is that?
So that's a chart that a vet brought up that you can use to check for worms. So it's online. You can check for Farmacha score. You see the pictures. You can print it out.
Oh, nice.
And you have it on you. Once you take the animal, you check how, if the eye is very pale, it means they are infected.
Farmacha score.
Farmacha.
Hey, please spell.
F-A-M-A-C-H-A.
Oh, that's simple. I thought farmer and chat.
No.
F-A-M-A.
Maybe it's the way the farmer just did it.
Yes. F-A-M-A.
C-H-A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Farmacha.
Score.
Not chat.
No.
Okay, please. Please. Go also, is it download or?
Yeah, you can download it.
Farmacha score.
Yeah.
Yes, that's app. Is it called an app?
No, it's a picture. Just
it's a picture.
Yeah.
Please. You see, free knowledge for you. Go do that and it would help you, okay?
Yeah.
Mahmoud, please take note of this very information Farmer Godfred has just given to us. Aside worm infestation, what else could be the factor?
Okay, so the second one could be plastic that they eat inside them.
Interesting.
So,
really?
Yeah. What you can, when that happens, is goods that you buy from outside. Goods that are roaming.
Yeah. This applies typically to the farmers running the extensive system of farming.
Yeah.
Because remember, you don't have control over what your animals are feeding.
Yes.
Wow. So they go out there, and I understand the plastics, they get attracted to it after sniffing.
Yeah.
They sniff food.
Yeah.
And their body already is itching for some iodine.
Yeah, mostly there are salts in it.
They end up eating it.
Yeah.
But what are some of the consequences of that? How does eating plastic prevents growth in an animal?
So when they eat that, it actually gets into their intestines. So any food they eat, it doesn't really, when it digests, it doesn't actually get into their body. So the plastic actually blocks their growth.
This is a serious issue.
So mostly what happens is, it's also like the worms. It can be in them, if it is a cattle, it can be in them for like a year or two. You not see it.
Yes,
you just start seeing it growing very lean.
And they can't poop it out too?
No, they can't poop it out. Wow. Because sometimes you see a very huge plastic in them.
You were telling me about some incidents. By the way, you know we've started sourcing local breeds around for farmers who want to breed their own goats, because we've always mentioned it's a gamble actually going to the market, just looking at them and picking.
Pick them.
So here at our farm, we've started going around the communities around us to source these animals. We bring them here, we quarantine them, we let them gain weight,
Yeah.
we monitor them,
We give them the necessary
we treat them
vaccinations.
so that, and usually we even buy them pregnant.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
by the time a breeder farmer is coming to buy one of these, he is assured that the animal he's buying can reproduce for him, and it's not a gamble.
Yeah.
But tell me about some incidents that occurred at our farm recently
Yeah.
about the same plastic
Yes.
issue.
So actually, the goat was very dull. It actually separated itself from the other flocks. So what because we were wondering, it went out, it was eating all right.
Yeah.
But one morning we came, it was really down. And it started.
Was it pregnant?
It was also pregnant. So we thought maybe it's time for it to deliver.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
it was down for in the morning. In the afternoon, we saw it having diarrhea.
Okay.
So it started diarrhea. The next morning, we saw it dead. And was like, how could this happen? Because it just happened in like
a very
24
short
hours.
span. Yeah.
So we had to cut it, and then we opened, we saw plastic.
Ooh.
So what also happened was, because of the plastic, it gives them polio. They become very blind.
I see.
So you see them raise their head up and be walking. They will not see anything.
Hey, blind goats.
Yes, just be walking around.
Wow.
Yeah. So that happened. It died. We opened it. We saw a very huge plastic in them.
So now it means that the plastic is competing with food.
The nutrients that it needs.
Yes, the nutrients.
Yeah.
So instead of the general body absorbing the nutrients,
it's not
you've got this demon in there fighting.
Yeah.
I see. But typically, how would a farmer even know that my animal has eaten plastic? And this issue really is on my heart, because if you go to our local communities, they do extensive system of farming. How do we combat this issue? At least over here, it's intensive, so we can control what we feed them and all of that. But generally, how do you think we can combat this? Because
yes, so you have to put up a very good structure. Even if you cannot put up something like this, you put up a very good structure in such a way that you can fence it. You can plant also your grass, the Semanhyia grass for them inside. Allowing them to go out, you allow them to go into the grass. And you know you planted the grass, there are no plastic, nobody's eating there to put up plastic there. So once you plant your own feed, you'll be able to actually get rid of all these incidents from your farm. So the best way is to plant your own feed.
The best way is to plant or cultivate your own feed as a farmer. And this is an advocacy you've known us to embark on over and over and over and over, because it helps to combat issues like this plastic issue we just shared with you. Aside that too, I have visited a farm where I saw an animal. The belly was side and side, huge.
Yeah.
It wasn't pregnant. And yet at the same time, it had the skinniest of the other parts of the body I had ever seen. And I remember asking, so the food it's eating, where is it going to? Is there anything like unbalanced diet in livestock, you know? Because that particular animal, I would never forget it. I felt like it is not eating balanced diet at all. And that's why I wasn't gaining weight. It was just concentrated here in the midsection. Let me stop, else people will give midsection might think that I'm attacking them.
Okay, so yes, it can be unbalanced diet also. So as a farmer, you need to know the nutrients that your goat need. You make sure they get the protein, they get their carbohydrates and all the nutrients that are necessary. So it can also be of very low nutrients in your goats, the feed that you give them. So unbalanced diet can also be a cause of that.
Wow. So I want to believe that one more factor that contributes to loss of drastic weight in animals would be diseases.
Sure.
That's like an obvious thing. And maybe that's why you didn't even start with that. So can you talk about that for me? Because I know generally when an animal is diseased, there is loss of appetite.
Sure.
So what do you do to even combat that?
Okay, so with the disease, it starts from vaccinations.
Okay.
So you need to know the vaccines you give them from their very young age.
Okay.
Then you continue that.
Okay.
So for instance, the goats that we have, when they are 4 weeks, we start with the Clostridium vaccines, which we have Decastro, we have Oviclos that we give them.
Okay.
And then we also do PPR when they are about 3-4 months.
Okay.
So when you do the vaccines, it actually prevents certain diseases among them.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. And talking about boosting their appetites, I've heard you talk a lot about the mineral block. And
the mineral block.
Boost their appetite.
Yes.
Is there an age limit for an animal to have access to the mineral block?
Not really. You should always have them in your pen. Anytime the goats like to go, it will go and then.
There is nothing like the goat is too young or the animal is too young.
Hang it there.
They would go to it.
Yes, they will go to it.
Wow. Please, let's engage in the comment section, because I always say we try to bring you honest, practical conversations, which we experience right here at our farm. This is from one farmer to the other. So let me know if you can relate to all of these we have mentioned. But to wrap up this particular discussion, I want us to enter the mother and baby pen.
Yeah.
Pick one baby and generally point out the healthy signs to look out for. Okay. And you tell me how you also check their weight on a consistent basis.
Yeah, we do that every week.
Mahmoud Ali, if you've not been checking, suddenly you saw their skinny ribs and
yes,
it occurred to you. Over here, we check their weight how often?
We do weighing every week for all of them.
Every week,
yes, for all of them.
For all of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Either kids and the mothers to actually see how the growth is going.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. What is wrong with you? Okay. So this animal you are holding, what would make you say it is healthy? Last week, what was the weight? This week, what is the weight?
Okay.
Yeah, generally.
So with this, you can check, you first check the head.
The head?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything looks okay with the nose, with the
it's
eyes.
Dry, the eyes are dry.
And you can see from the skin.
Oh,
just that yes, very smooth.
Yes.
And then you could see the belly also, though it's a kid, but you can see how full it is.
Yes.
With the mug, because they've started eating
Guys,
the pellets.
This is all body.
Yes. So you could see that this animal is very good and it's very fit.
It's very, very fit.
Yeah.
And it's gaining weight.
Yeah, it's gaining weight. Yes. So I think last week it was about 5. No. I think this is about 3 weeks old.
Yeah.
So last week was about 7.
Wow.
Yes, 7 kg.
Wow.
Yeah. The last time we weighed 3.
Baby.
Yes.
Beautiful. On this note, please be intentional about the feeding of your animals so that they would gain weight. And you would also get a return on your investment. Because what's the point of struggling to provide feed and you not seeing any results of the feed you give them? We have mentioned vary the feed for them. Balanced diet, yes, it contributes to that. We have talked about worm infestation. We have talked about
plastics.
The plastic issue, yes. Especially the local farmers doing the extensive system of farming. Please try to control that aspect as much as possible, because it's the only way to help combat the plastic issue. Godfred, any last words for Mahmoud Ali from Mali?
Yes, so I would say we've actually mentioned and some of the experience that we've had here. So you can actually put them into practice and then give us a feedback.
Give us a feedback. If you're a farmer also just watching and also learning, do share your experiences with us in the comment section. This is what we do, and let's connect, okay? Till we come your way again with another impactful video. It is all love from the Semanhyia Learning and Development Farm in Sahom in the eastern region of Ghana to all of you. From Godfred and I, it is bye-bye for now. Thank you so much.